Hello everyone, and we want to welcome you to this special edition of some changes and updates that we are coming into with protocols for our worship times together. We would like to go through those with you, do our best to explain them to you. You will also see that there is a written announcement about these as well. If you do have questions, just call us in the church office and we will do our best to answer those questions or concerns. So here are some of the changes that are going to be coming mainly starting April 10th. Not necessarily this Sunday, April 3rd, but starting on April 10th. Sanitizing between the services. We will no longer be sanitizing the sanctuary between the services unless we do have some kind of an outbreak or other health issue that we need to address. Mask wearing will continue to be mask optional, both for indoor and outdoor activities. We will be taking the tape off of the pews, again, for the worship service on April 10th. And I know this might be a little bit confusing because we've gotten so used to the tape being on. So don't worry if the first couple of weeks feel a little bit confusing. We'll be able to settle back into that as well. And we just ask that you do be respectful, though, of those who might need social distancing or space for certain reasons, is just to be cognizant of one another, even though we're taking the tape off. Holy Communion. Holy Communion will be done differently as well. If you can remember back to December with the lessons and carols, we did communion with two stations up front here. And that's what we're going to move to now, again, starting on April 10th. So you will come forward. One of the pastors will give you your bread, and then a communion assistant will hand you, please don't grab, will hand you an individualized cup of wine or grape juice, whatever your preference is. Then you will take them both, and then there will be some sort of container for you to put your empties in before you go back to your seats. If you would like to go up to the altar railing for a time of prayer, you're welcome to do that as well after you take communion. And those that don't come forward or don't wish to come forward, we will continue to come to you at your seats with communion as well.
Starting April 10th, you will no longer need to register for worship. We won't need to register any longer because you'll be coming forward for communion and we won't be making the communion votes. So you will no longer need to register for worship starting April 10th. As far as the offering goes, we're going to continue to keep the offering plates in the on the information tables in the gathering area. And worship materials will be back in the pew racks. There will be hymnals and Bibles and pens and prayer cards and welcome cards. Those will be returned to the pews. The sharing of the peace beginning April 10th, you will be welcome to share the peace however you feel comfortable. Again, keeping in mind the comfort level of your neighbors.
And finally, just in addition, office hours. Even though we haven't had official office hours, I know many people have been to the office over the past several months, but starting April 11th, we're going to officially open up office hours to 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Again, that's 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. But we still encourage you to email or call if that is at all possible. And if you are coming here for something important, please call ahead of time. Because even though we have office hours, doesn't mean that we sit there waiting, for people to come. We do have to run errands, we'll have lunch, sometimes we have meetings, and what we don't want is somebody coming here needing something important and then nobody's available to help them right then. So please call beforehand if you need something important. Again, if you have any questions, let either one of us know. But again, mainly starting April 10th, we're going to start to transition into some of these old yet new venues coming out of the pandemic as we continue to find ways to come together again as a congregation. God's blessings to you. We hope to see you soon.